Hello Pisces, welcome to your March 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. From Le Vampire, you've pulled the card of Faith. Now this card speaks about trust and unwavering confidence. The human spirit has faithfulness in its core. And to have faith is to remain loyal, whether to a person or to a belief, but in a truly heartfelt way, tender, moving, full of grace. Now, the energy around this is, of course, choosing wisely in what you place this gift of your faith. So there is an energy around you here, Pisces, of needing to be careful who or what you place your trust in, your confidence in. Now, it may be that you have lost faith in a person or a project, and there may be an energy, though, of this being able to be revived. But we'll see how this goes. You know, it could go either way at this point. Now, from the Dark Goddess, what I got from Oya is the card of Deliverance. Now, Oya is the archetypal reaper of African origin. So this primordial deity had immense power and very much an energy here of delivering to the other side. So what I get around this is, I don't feel it's you actually, Pisces. I feel it's someone around you, because you're needing to have trust, you're needing to have faith in this person, I feel, who seems to be going through some kind of turbulent, unsettling time. Now, it may be reaching a climax in their life, something major that can no longer be avoided. So let's see where this goes. Getting a little bit of heavy energy there, so let's see how this one plays out, Pisces. For your energy, I'm going to be using the Waite deck, and for the person that you are dealing with here, I'm using the Hanson deck. So let's get started. Firstly, I want to see what you've brought to this situation in the past. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so for you, something hasn't worked out. You know, you're coming up as a fire sign here, so you may have fire in your chart, but I feel more, you can be male or female here, by the way, with this Queen of Wands, but it's an energy. It's more an energy than a person. And how you felt in the past is a lack of confidence. There's something that you has caused you or caused your trust to waver in a person or a situation. You have trusted this person in the past, but recently there has been a loss of that confidence around this person. Now, when it comes to what they've brought to this situation in the past, let's take a look. The Seven of Pentacles. So they may have been, well, I get the energy here of waiting to see something, waiting to see the results of something. Now, it's something they've been working on, working towards, and recently they've taken a step back from it, and now there's this energy of waiting to see something, waiting to see results is how I'm picking this up. Now, the results could be good or bad in this particular case. Let's take a look and see where you currently stand with this, Pisces. Currently stand with this. Oh. The Page of Wands. Okay, so, you know, I do get this energy around you, Pisces, of you wanting things to get better. And I see this as hope. But it's hope. And I also get hope that you'll hear good news. You know, this person seems to be waiting on something. And here I get the energy around you as well as also an energy of news. But you're hoping that the news is good, and that you'll be able to move here to a more, get your confidence back in this whole situation, really. Let's see where the other person currently stands. Where does this other person currently stand? The Three of Rods in reverse. Okay. So the energy that I get around them is that they are not wanting to move on from this situation. There's a little bit of an energy here of them feeling like it's not the right time for them to move on. I'm picking up some low energy around this person as well, maybe even a fear of failure. Let's see where you hope to be with this in the future. Where do you hope to be with this in the future? The Page of Pentacles, yeah. Well, look, we have 2 pages for you. So what I get around this is that you are really hoping that things change, because I feel for you there's this energy of newness, renewed vitality, trusting in life, really. For a while you may have lost that trust that things will get better in your life, but I feel like that's changing, and I get renewed enthusiasm for opportunities. You know, I get the energy around you, Pisces, that you're ready to tackle anything now. This other person, though, doesn't seem to be quite on the same page as you, I have to say. Let's take a look and see where this other person hopes to be with this situation. The Eight of Pentacles, okay. So that looking at things on a more practical level here, this may be to do with someone's workplace or what they're doing for a living. They may have been waiting to hear some kind of results here, possibly about a work situation. The energy that I get here, though, is that if this is related to them making a move or relocating for work purposes, I don't feel like it's coming about. There's something about the timing here that tells me that it's not right for movement with this particular job or career path. And in the future, though, that they seem to be getting back to business here and dedicating themselves and kind of putting the effort into where they are. So if they have thought about moving jobs, something like that, I get that they're reprioritizing here and realizing that they need to go and buckle down and make things happen. Let's take a look and see how you are viewing this person here, Pisces. The Eight of Swords, you see them as trapped, unable to get out of their own heads. The person may be filled with a lot of negative thoughts, and it's kind of a self-sabotage feeling that I get around them. Again, I get this kind of them wanting to make a change in some way, but being held back by their own limitations, or what they view as their limitations. Let's take a look and see how they're viewing you here, Pisces. How are they viewing you? Let's see how they are viewing you here, Pisces. Okay. Oh, okay. The Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Well, it seems like they feel like they are somehow blocking your good fortune, preventing you from moving to something that would be better for you. It seems that they view you as maybe being, for some of you, it's some codependence here, feeling like you don't have options. But I feel that you know you do. I mean, look at this. I mean, you're looking from a perspective here of optimism, renewed optimism, when it comes to your future, you're looking at a practical, you're looking at things practically, and you're willing to start again, whether it's with this situation or with something new. But this person is viewing you as somehow tied to a toxic situation or an unhealthy pattern that seems to be, I get it as holding you back from achieving good changes in your life. I pick it up as good fortune, Pisces. Okay. And it may be that you also view this person as somewhat limiting as well. Let's take a look and see what your doubts and fears are here, Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So for you, I feel stability, having a comfortable life, a safe place to be at the end of a working day here is important at the present time. You know, the Queen of Pentacles speaks to me of nurture, and it also speaks to me of payout as well, payout for hard work. So for you, you know, I do feel like you may be starting something new here. It could be a new business for you or a new job, and you're laying the foundations. You're hoping that it will become prosperous. And here I see you hoping to be at a point where you're earning good money, where you can kind of relax and enjoy the fruits of your hard labor, of the effort, because I see you putting effort in here, both currently and in the future, towards something new. Okay, let's take a look and see what the doubts and fears are for this other person. Doubts and fears for this other person. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, so with them, there's an energy around them of I feel like you really want to get something started. You know, a lot of you here, it is to do with you're working on something extra to this relationship. I feel it's not the relationship you're working on. It's more about you working on your finances, on an opportunity. But it's just something it's either an idea or planning stage, and here you are laying the foundation, a practical foundation here for your future prosperity, and I get that it's just kind of in the beginning stages of all of this. This other person, though, it seems like there's this energy of they feel, I get tiredness around them in the past, in the recent past, and they're feeling kind of lackluster. They may even feel like they're not being rewarded for their work. And the Three of Wands in reverse is their current energy here. It just seems like they're feeling like they can't achieve something. It's mostly to do with limiting their own limitations or their own limiting beliefs about their own capabilities. But in the future, I feel that they want to do better. Now, somehow they're viewing that they're blocking you, or that you are limited in some way. I get through them, which is interesting. And their doubts and fears here is very much a feeling of they may be juggling a couple of options here, deciding what to do. It may even just be coping with the ups and downs of life around them, because I get them as low energy. You're high energy at the moment. You're positive. You're trying to achieve something. This other person may be a little bit of a downer at present. Yeah. Let's see what the challenge is. What is the challenge for Pisces? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So being sure of your actions and not wavering. You know, I see this now with this card of faith. as you needing to be unwavering in your confidence and trusting that what you have going right now will pay off for you in the end. And I see that very clearly. Trust that this will pay off. Don't waver. I get this as wavering. Wavering confidence. You're being asked here not to feel that way. The energy here is to keep plugging with this, keep working hard, working very hard at it. Let's take a look and see what the energy is for the other person in their challenge. What is the challenge? The Seven of Swords. So for them, they seem to be a type of person here who doesn't really stay the course. They may be tempted by something else, because it's somehow, I get them as limited by their own, it's a self-sabotaging kind of behavior that they have. And they may have something good in their life or see something good, and yet they sabotage it by doing something sneaky. This may be a person who's very likely to cheat you in some way. Now, I would be a little bit careful, especially if this is a business partner, that they may have a tendency to leave you holding the bag, so to speak. Yeah, you're really dedicated to this, getting this off the ground. For a lot of you, it's a business or a career, something you're really working hard on, and you're being asked to not waver in your faith that you can do this. This other person, though, is kind of bringing the whole mood down here and being kind of I get it as like a Debbie Downer kind of person who is, their challenge is not to run away here and to stay the course. So I get the energy around them as this person may not be good for you in some way in terms of how they act and how they behave. I get them as they sabotage their own success. And then the type of person that gets bogged down that things don't happen for them. Well, it doesn't happen because of this behavior. They need to pick something here and work at it rather than, I don't know what this is, kind of sabotage the whole thing before it gets off the ground. That kind of energy. Okay, let's take a look. We'll take a sneak peek at your outcome here before we go on to part 2. The extended version will be on my Vimeo channel, so if this is resonating, please join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box. But let's take a sneak peek before we do that, and let's have a look at what the outcome is here for you, Pisces. What is the outcome for Pisces, please, Spirit Guides? Okay. Two of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Lovely. And one more. And the Star in reverse. Interesting. You know, there is some offer coming through here, but you're undecided about it. That's what I'm getting. You're not sure. You're not sure when it comes to whether this is the right thing for you to accept. Or you're wondering if there's something better than this. Yeah, okay. Now let's take a look at the outcome for the other person. The outcome. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, nice. The Two of Cups. Wow. And the Four of Wands. You know, I do get the sense that it's like I do feel like this person does want to partnership with you. They are looking at the long-term prosperity, but there's some kind of setback. But I do feel like the chances are still good around this. So you're being asked to not waver in your faith, in your trust that this will work out in the end, to have confidence here, Pisces. So I'm going to leave the reading here and continue this in part 2. I hope that you join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, so that will be on my Vimeo channel. If you're interested in a private reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. So wishing you the best here, Pisces, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.